Hello and welcome to Tap to Shine Wellness. I'm Sonia and I'm going to be teaching you the 9 basic tapping points in a EFT tapping sequence. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. It's called tapping for short because you actually tap on different meridian points of the body. So when we start a tapping round, we always start on the side of the hand. So just the fleshy part between your pinky knuckle and your wrist. This is sometimes called a karate point chop, or karate chop point rather. I just prefer side of the hand. So you start tapping here on the side of the hand. Then next you move to the top of the head. Just right on the crown. You can use one hand or two, it's up to you. For the purposes of the video, I'm going to use one hand so that you can see everything clearly. So top of the head, next we move to the eyebrow point. This is right at the start of your eyebrow. You should feel the bone under your fingers. You're just using 2 fingers tapping lightly. Then the side of the eye, so just there on the outside of the corner of your eye, you're still on the bone. Then under the eye, and it's again on the bone, so imagine it's right where your eye bags would start if you had them, which I know none of you do. Okay, so next point is under the nose. This one's a little bit awkward, but it's just right there in the middle between your nose and your top lip. Then we move under the mouth, so right in your chin crease, so just there under the bottom lip. Next we move under the collarbones. So technically we want to find the start of the collarbones and move down and out about 1/2 inch each direction and tap there. Honestly, you can just find your collarbones and go down. You don't have to be so specific. You can just tap anywhere using all 4 of your fingers here and you're going to hit the point and you'll be fine. Next is under the arm. So the point is technically about a hand's width under the armpit. So if you want to use that to measure, this is where it's going to be, okay? So for women, an easy measurement is the bra band. We have 3 options of how we can tap on this point. So option 1 is one-handed. We can tap on one side and then the other. Option 2 is we can cross in front of the body, kind of like an embrace. Option 3, we can do kind of a monkey arm move and tap with our elbows going out to the sides. So choose your favorite and go with that. These are the 9 basic tapping points. When I do tapping series, I sometimes add additional points. So I'm going to go over a couple of those with you right now, just so in the future, if you see them, you'll be like, I know what's happening, okay? So one point that is a bit awkward, so apologies in advance, but I do love it, is right on the front of the ribs or under the breast. So for this, you can just tap with your fingers like this, or you can use the side of your hands and kind of karate chop the point. Whatever you prefer, I say go with whatever feels more fun. Okay, so front of the ribs is an extra point that is used sometimes. Another is on the inside of the wrists, and I may tap them together so you can hear that for sure. So that's again an extra that's not in the normal 9 tapping points that you'll see basically in any general tapping sequence done by anyone. So these are the tapping points. Now that you know them, go ahead, practice them, get familiar, and experiment and see how you feel after you use these points. Until next time, take care.